People in here. This time, fingers crossed, we don't run into any audio issues. So we'll see. It's a Sunday at around noon. So I guess people are probably at church and whatnot. So we'll see if we get anything in here. Otherwise, this might be like the biggest fail ever. And I kind of took a while to promote it. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, what a rainy day outside. So before we get people in here today, guys, we're going to be talking about the new build. I actually just purchased something. It's for the channel. It is a vehicle, but it's not a car. So maybe that's kind of a little bit of a giveaway, but I think that'll be super cool. What's up, wifey? So yeah, that's gonna be pretty sweet. Hopefully that should be here by the end of next week. So that'll be super, super cool. It'll be fun for content. I think you guys get a kick out of it. It's pretty cool. I didn't even know these things really existed, but I was watching a podcast and it popped up and I was like, I really want one of those and they're not super expensive. So figured why not? So that'll be here next week, hopefully. What else do we got going on? Mods for the car. I'll wait for you guys to get in here. Let's adjust this. Watch, I don't want to send you guys flying. There we go, there we go. All right, let me make sure we have the chat on so I can see everything. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, yeah, guys. So I got the insurance payout on, you know, the rear bumper of the 05. And so I decided to take that money and a little bit extra and buy this new thing. It's super cool, guys. I don't want to give it away because then I'm like spoiling the content, but it's going to be sick. It's it's so cool, and it just allows me to produce more content. Speaking of producing more content, I definitely want to start filming some more videos with the Cobra and the truck. A lot of people forget that we also have the truck. It's a 2017 Silverado Z71. That thing's pretty sweet. So I'm going to be doing some of that. Looks like we got someone else in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can't see names unless you guys comment. So whoever you are, what's up? So that I'm looking forward to as well. Oh, we're up to 3. We're moving. People are joining now. What is up, guys? Yo, be sure to hit that like button. Drop some comments. If you guys have questions, comments, anything, run it up. Also, hopefully audio is good. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Fingers crossed you guys can. Hope you all are having a wonderful Sunday. Maybe you guys are in here from the last stream. We tried one last weekend and we ran into some horrible audio issues. For some reason, I sounded like a robot. It was super, super choppy. So this way, I'm hoping we're trying with the microphone. Shouldn't have those issues. But, you know, run it. Anything you guys have, run it towards me. I got the chat open. So if you see me going like this all the time, I'm looking at messages. But yeah, anything you guys want to talk about, let's do it. I'm all ears. Cobra content. We're in, gosh, guys, today's August 20th, which is nuts. I don't know about you guys, but this year has just flown by so quick. I mean, summer was like here and gone. Granted, still in August, the weather's not too bad, but I definitely got to maximize the Cobra content because that thing sat for months and I love that car. So now that we got the new battery, that thing is ready to turnkey and go. So we're going to be producing some cool stuff with that car. What else is there that's new for you guys? I want to start going back into the cinematics. Also, by the way, I'm jumping all over the place here. If you guys have been longtime subscribers, you used to probably see my videos where I did rating my subscribers' builds. That was a fun series. Unfortunately, I was at such a smaller stage with this channel at that time. So I want to bring that back. Now that we have over 1,250 subs, I want you guys to be able to submit that. So once this video goes live after this, I'm going to re-upload in the description and put in a link where you guys can email me your cars. It should be, I think it's svtevan03@gmail.com, but I'll reconfirm and put that in the description and you guys can send in your builds, like tag your IGs, any social medias you guys have, and that way I can give you guys credit. It's a little free shout out, not a big channel, but hey, if the video gets a couple hundred views, might pick up a few followers, so that'll be cool. Also, another thing I want to do is the automotive photography side of things. One of my videos that I posted, I think it was like a month ago, it's popping off. I really want to help people, so if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. You know, hit that like button, helps your boy out a ton. But I used to do, for years, I've traveled the country doing automotive photography for like private collections, small businesses and things of that nature. And so I've learned a lot, I've done a lot in that space. That's kind of what helped me get into YouTube, is because I built a pretty strong following over on Instagram years ago, before it turned into all this reels and garbage and whatnot. So that's exciting. I have a lot of things that I could teach people, a lot of tips and tricks, and so I think that'll be super beneficial. So those will be coming back, those videos. I'm going to sprinkle them in a little bit, but I know most of you guys are here for the car content. And so don't worry, that will always be the main staple of the channel. But hopefully, I'll be honest with you guys, right now, at the time of filming this video, we're at 3,631 hours. So for those that don't know, in order to get monetized on YouTube, you have to have 4,000 watched hours within a 365-day period. So we are like in the top like 98 or 95% of getting there. So I'm hoping that we can hit that in the next 2 weeks. Again, like the monetization is super, super cool, but I'm not fully in it for the money, but it would be nice to, you know, I try to film at least 3 videos a week, so to get a couple pennies per video would be sweet. Francis, but you got this. I appreciate that, bro. It means a lot. Yeah, man, it's been a journey, guys. This channel's grown so quick, and that's thanks to you guys. Like, it's amazing the community we built, and it's so cool seeing some of the same guys comment on videos and whatnot. It's just, it's cool to like build that digital friendship, and that's why I wanted to do these streams more often. Thanks for the video about that. Oh, dude, you're gonna love it. Dylan, I'm telling you, the SLP PowerFlow, the Axleback, it is the best sounding exhaust, in my opinion, on the 4.0s. I've heard the muffler deletes. I've heard the, I think it's called American Thunder Axleback by Flowmaster. That one sounds good, but man, this SLP, it's just, it is the perfect tone. It gets pretty, I mean, you know, loud for what the car is, because I still have the factory cats. So it's literally just the Axleback, and it sounds good, man. It's deep, it's throaty. That's what she said. No, I had to throw that in there, but it does sound really, really good. It is the perfect tone. I can't stress that enough. When you get on it, it opens up, but around town, under like 2,000 RPMs, I've had people think it's a GT, which, you know, they probably don't know too much about Mustangs, or they maybe haven't really heard of V8 versus a V6, but you'll fool a lot of people and you'll enjoy it, especially if you're coming from a stock muffler or stock Axleback over to this. Oh, dude, it's gonna be a night and day difference. Like, you'll love it for sure. Let's see, did I miss anything else on here? I should probably start doing this on my computer, so that way I have like the chat pulled up next to it. Maybe I'll start doing that, but I don't like I have to get like a webcam, because my MacBook, that like face cam or webcam, whatever you call it, that thing is not too good. So where was I talking about before that? Silverado content, I think that's where I was at. So I'm going to be doing more of that because I want to reach a little bit of a bigger audience. You know, the Mustang stuff is awesome. I'm going to keep going down that road, but with the 4.0 guys, I am pretty much like just out of ideas. So any ideas you guys have on videos, I thought about doing like a 0 to 60, more of like a performance-based video, because I haven't really done that on the 4.0, but I don't know if you guys would like that, because my 4.0 is like pretty much stock in terms of performance. So let me know, you know, if you guys want to see that. If you're here, you know, let's do that. For those watching, welcome. Good to see you guys. Let me know what car you guys are here for. Like what made you subscribe if you're subscribed? Because I don't know how the stream thing works, if it like pushes it out to a different audience or if it's only subscribers. But yeah, I'd love to hear if you guys are here for the Cobra, the 05, possibly. I think I did like one video on like the Silverado. So if you're here for the Silverado, you're like a G. I don't even know how that'd be possible. And if you guys are wondering why I'm wearing like clear glasses, they're like the blue light glasses, because I have like a really bright light behind it and I'm staring at the screen. So I don't know if it makes a difference, but either way, your boy's handsome. Just kidding. Just trying to make you laugh. What else is coming to the channel soon? What do you guys think about upload schedules? So I've been pretty consistent, and I gotta, you know, give myself a pat on the back there. Hopefully I didn't just like blow out the mic. With doing Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I really want to up it and start doing at least one weekend stream. So whether that's like this live stream, or we bring in like the automotive content, like the photography stuff, there's just so much content. Like that's kind of the crazy thing for me, is that I've dabbled in so many different things that I know a good amount on a lot of topics, and I feel like I could help a lot of people. If you guys haven't noticed, pretty much all my videos that I produce, it's always informative. Like my goal is to try to help people, like help you guys learn, you know, learn from my mistakes. I'm not trying to push out all these clickbait titles. Now, some people, I guess, I've never really had a comment saying my title's clickbait, because I really tried to make sure it's not that way. But always just try to help you guys, you know, if anything I learn, pass it on to you. Also, by the way, if you guys are seeing this right here, you're probably wondering, what the heck is all this Eminence stuff? I wear it all over the place. It's actually one of the brands I started in 2018. It's actually like an automotive car family and team, but we have members all across the country. It's pretty neat. I was able to live off that income and photography for like 2.5 years. So I've learned a lot of business savvy tricks that I want to share with you guys. And that's another reason why I really like this YouTube gig, because at the end of the day, I think this channel has huge potential. I just got to start really opening up to like a broader market, because right now, if I'm just doing V6 Mustang content, it's been awesome. I love it. I'm going to continue to do so because I built a pretty loyal fan base there. But I need to do more Cobra stuff. I need to do more Chevy, like the Silverado. Whatever the next car I get, I'll be honest with you guys, if you're watching right now, I really almost want to do something more like JDM, because there's such a bigger audience there. A lot of the people that are in like the JDM builds, those are definitely a younger demographic, and most of the younger demographic is on YouTube. So I don't want to pigeonhole myself with just Mustang content. So I really need to broaden my horizons, but I love Mustangs, hence why I have 2 of them and why I want a 3rd one. But it might be detrimental to the channel. I'm not too sure. Once this channel is monetized, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, and I can see like what certain videos generate and how that whole like scale works, because I really don't know the whole scope of how they pay out. I know it's like per views, but then there's ads and there's different things here and there. So when I see that breakdown from an analytical standpoint, I'll know kind of what build to gravitate towards. But for those that are, you know, if you made it this far, 11 minutes, some of the cars that I am contemplating, one of the cars I've gone and looked at, it was a 1995, it was a GT, regular Mustang GT. It was in, I think, Rio Red, or was it Red Fire Red? Whatever, it was a red one, but that thing it was rusty, the rear end was making noise. I really like those older 5.0s just because I like the SI95 body style. It's just sleek, it looks good. With mild mods, it looks really, really nice. Like lowered, some like Saleen 18-inch rims, some fat tires, just real small stuff, and those things look good and they sound good. You know, I've been doing some research. I always wanted a notch. If I could find a clean notch, but guys, if you've seen the market on those things, they're like the Cobras. They're just skyrocketing, and I can't justify spending that much on that old of a car. So I definitely think that I'm gonna go down the route of, if I can find a clean 94 to 95 Mustang GT, that'll be the route I go down, because I wanna throw a B303 cam in that thing. I want her chopping. Then, you know, and I actually have a connection to a blower for that car already. It's a Vortec. So if I can find a clean car for a fair price, I will go down that route. But I also kind of want, like, I want it to be a little clapped, because I want it to be a project car. I want it to be my biggest build date. Like, I want interior, exterior, suspension, wheels, motor, like the whole 9. Eventually I'd love to do like a wire tuck. So that's another Mustang, but I don't know how big the audience would be on like a 94 to 95 Mustang GT in the year 2022. I mean, we're talking on almost a 30-year-old car. So that is one thing I have to take into consideration. Another car that I test drove that I really enjoyed was a 2005 C6 Corvette. It was the 4-speed automatic, which I prefer because I want something that I can cruise with. Now, I've heard some slightly plagued things on that car with the transmission, but guys, that car was fun. Like, my Cobra's low, don't get me wrong. Like, it's very low. Guys, the Corvette like sits on the ground. That thing was such a different riding experience. Like, you feel like you're, this is gonna sound stupid, like in the car, whereas like on like the Mustangs and stuff, I guess you feel like you're slightly higher. I don't know, it's just the way that car feels was totally different than anything else I had experienced, and that thing moves. Because with the LS2, which is probably the ones I'd be looking at for the price range I'm trying to stick in, the LS2, it was quick, because I think those make like 400 horsepower and roughly 400 foot-pounds of torque. So that thing moves. Now, the downside to the C6 is I don't know really the aftermarket support. And again, I don't know the demographic, because a lot of people with the Corvettes, I feel like that's an older demographic, a little bit older guy. So I don't know if they're watching on YouTube, but I know there's guys like Mike. He has, you know, so many cars, but he has a C5 and a C6. And speaking of C5 and C6, a C5 is also another car that I want to go test drive, because I think that'd be super cool, because I really enjoyed the C6. But I've heard that the C5, it's a little bit lighter, and then with the LS1, makes a little bit less power, but I think that'll still be plenty of fun. They're cheaper, and they sell like wide bodies and whatnot, so, you know, we'd boost that thing. Guys, we got 6 viewers. Run those likes up. Come on, guys. Welcome to the channel. I can't see names, but for all you guys that are here, you know, drop any comments, questions. Dylan, what do you think about a body kit? So I don't typically like the over fenders. Like, you can get them, I think it's like True Fiber, they sell the fender flares. They're okay. But if I were to do it, I believe it's called like the Cherokee or Cherokee. I don't know how you pronounce it, but if you guys, oh, the guy's last name's Harder. He has a YouTube channel. He had a black one. It was a black, I think it was like an 07 GT. Now that kit looks sick, but it's like $5 grand plus shipping, and then the amount of body work that would go into it. Dude, if I get to, you know, if this channel really takes off, I would totally do it. You should do full ball time with 456 gears. See, Now, you're absolutely right. I mean, a 456 gear, that is steep, dude. Holy cow. Yeah, that thing is going to be cruising. I put the S&P Power Flow on number 2 weeks. I love it. Dude, right on, Divine. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm telling you, man, it sounds so good. Keep preaching, man. I'm glad you enjoy it. Oh, man, what were we just talking about? Let me go back to that comment. I'm losing. You guys are commenting. I love it. Run them likes up, fam. Okay, yeah, the full bolt-ons. So with the 4.0, it's really difficult for me to go down the route of performance strictly for the fact that I have the Cobra, right? So with the Cobra, that car makes over a 460 wheel. So then to put in, what's full bolt-ons on like an 05 for like the V6? We're gonna say what? Intake, exhaust, tune, gears. And then if you're gonna do gears, you might as well do the 8.8 rear end from the GT. I mean, you're probably talking right there. That's like in the $3,000 ballpark. For what? I think a full bolt-on 4.0 is probably making in the realm of like 220-ish wheel. Maybe. I could be totally wrong. If you guys have a full bolt-on, 4.0, chime in here. It would be neat, but the amount of money I'd be spending versus like the amount of money I'd get back or like the views it would get, I'm not too sure. I'm open to it. Quite honestly, I think if I was going to go down the performance route on the 4.0, it would be throwing in the 8.8 rear end, because that way both tires actually spin. Because I do daily drive that car, and in the winter and the snow, it sucks with doing the one wheel peel. I would throw a boost at it. Hello, I go to work in 10 minutes, but I have a question. Exhaust would you put on if you... Okay, so if you had... That is a great question, my friend. Diablo, also, shout out to you, bro. You have been supporting forever, so thank you so much, bro. It means the world. You're one of those people. I see you all the time commenting, and I always try to get back to all your guys' comments, but you're a real one, bro. And I see you just liked it, so God, you're the best. So what exhaust would I recommend for if you had the GT rear bumper? Oh, man, that's a tough one. I think you can technically run 2 SLP PowerFlow exhaust or mufflers. That would sound good. I think I saw at MagnaFlow, I think they have what's called a MagnaPack, or you know what's really good? The pipes, the M80s. Is that what they call them? I think, I'm almost positive. American Muscle sells the True Dual conversion kit, and I'm pretty sure it's called the Pipe M80s. Those things sound pretty good. They're slightly raspy, but that's only in the higher RPMs, so those will sound really good. Another exhaust that is super slept on, if you guys are looking for just like a universal muffler or resonator, is Dynomax. That's what I have on the Cobra. I'm like the only person I know that runs Dynomax on the Cobra. Dude, that thing sounds mean. I wish you guys could hear the Cobra in person. So I'm actually gonna segue that into something. So I'm actually working towards a new job right now, guys. I actually just found out today I got the job. Just have to finish a few more details tomorrow. But the place I work at has a huge lot, and it's private property. So when this channel gets big enough, what I'd love to do, it would be hosting like a public meet. Now, granted, I'm sure a lot of you guys are all over the country, so it's probably, maybe this pertains to like a few of you. But anyone that's local, that'd be so sweet if we did it like once a month or just did one gathering where you guys could show up. I'd bring all the cars out, the truck, both Cobras. Yeah, I wish I had 2. Both Mustangs, the other vehicle that's coming, or the other, I guess it's a vehicle, it's on wheels. So that'll be here this week. And then I'll probably by that time, I'll definitely have a 3rd car. I'm gonna need like a semi, guys. That's really what's next. I need to get myself a diesel truck with like a 3-car trailer so I can get these cars around, because I love to travel. That's like another, like I had this epiphany the other night. I was laying in bed, right? And I was thinking, I'm like, dude, if I pull up to like Mustang Week or Mustang Fest, if I rented like a semi trailer and had all my cars on it, that'd be just sick. Or even if I just had like the truck towing the Cobra, it'd be so filthy. That would be like, oh, it gets me all giggly. It's stupid, but it'd be really, really neat. So yeah, guys, we're right about to hit the 20-minute mark. I'm probably gonna run this for about 30 minutes total. I don't wanna drag this out too far and get you guys bored. Can I just get a quick comment, guys? Is the audio okay? Just because the first time we tried this, we had some choppy audio after like the 10-minute mark. So just any comments would be beneficial on that. Let me see. It's okay, perfect. I'm going that way. I was looking for a True Dual. Yeah, dude, I think the Pipes M80 would sound really, really good, and I don't think it's super, super loud. I've never heard it in person, but because if you went like super duper loud, I would say muffler deletes. So fun fact, I actually have some. I have the, I forgot the name of them. It's like a name brand muffler delete. So if I were to go True Dual exhaust on that car, which I already have it, I just have to get the GT rear bumper, then I'm gonna try both. Actually, I think I'm gonna do a video here shortly where I'm gonna just take the muffler off the 4.0 and see how it sounds. I've heard it in person. It is super loud, because if you guys have ever looked under the 4.0s, the way the exhaust is, like the over axle pipe, and then it points straight down. So if you take off the muffler, you have like a straight up dump. A kid back in high school used to do that, and God, dude, you stand behind it, like it's not the best sound in the world by any stretch of the imagination, but dude, it is like ear-piercingly loud. The 4.0s have a weird tone. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's pretty smooth, and then once you hit like 2,500 to 3,000 RPMs, that's where they tend to get super kind of buzzy and raspy. Yes, I want to see. Yeah. So definitely Diablo. I'm not too sure when that's going to happen, because it's kind of a lot of money, because to buy the GT rear bumper, I got quoted, it was like 420 bucks, go figure 420. But it's like, not 700, like 420 bucks. And then I would have to buy, or I have the exhaust, but the muffler shop, I'm sure they're going to charge me. I did that with a E63 BMW, it was so loud. Audio sounds good, congrats on the job. Any plans to making it to Mustang? I've heard of Mustang Invasion before. When is that? Isn't that early in the year? Like March or April or something like that? That'd be super cool. I love Tennessee, guys. I've been to Tennessee like 5 or 6 times. I used to go to, thanks bro, I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been to Tennessee so many times. If you guys are familiar with like Gatlinburg, like Slammed Enough, I used to go with the team. I mean, it's right there. We'd go down and get cabins, and that was a super cool vibe. Definitely would go to that. It would have to probably be the 4.0, because the Cobra, no way I'm driving that thing. I don't even drive that car further than 20 minutes, let alone like 10 hours down to Tennessee. But no, I'd take the 4.0 or the new car. Okay, so back on that, because I never finished my thought. So C5, C6, 94 to 95 Mustang GT, or 1314 5.0. Now, I think that's probably going to be the majority of what people want to see, and that's the car I've always wanted. An 03 to 04 Cobra, and then a 13 to 14 Mustang GT. I don't need any other Mustangs than those. Like, I think the 13 to 14 is the best looking modern Mustang. The taillights, the front bumper, everything. If I can get that car, which I mean I can, but like if that is the route I go down, guys, we're set. I will probably then never get another Mustang after that. But the Gen 1 Coyote, first things I would do. I'm gonna give you guys like the breakdown, because it's very possible this is gonna happen. Already have wheels for it. Already have suspension for it. Already have exhaust for it, which, you know, I bought that prior because I knew that was the route I wanted to go down. So that'll be cool, because I'm gonna have instant content for you guys right away. And then I would not go bags, because I already have suspension for it. And then eventually we would definitely go E85 and boost, because with the Gen 1s, yeah, no more. Oh, shut up, babe. Guys, by the way, that's my wife. She's telling me no more Mustangs, because she's tired of them. But they're awesome. All right, so we got 5 people in here, 4 likes. So run it up, guys. I can't wait for the new car. And yeah. See, I mean, I feel like the 1314 is just the route a lot of people want to see. And for me, that's a personal car. I really want to own the 94 to 95, and like even the Corvettes are cool. I've always wanted to own one. So have a good day at work, bro. I appreciate you, all the comments. But yeah, I don't know. The 1314, it's a newer car. More people are looking at them. Plus, they're kind of a smart investment. I'm not going to lie. Guys, when I was in the market for Mustangs like 2 years ago, right before I bought the Cobra, fun fact, I actually was about to buy a 950 wheel 2014. It had a Gen 2 bottom end, oil pump gears. Like, it was the full 9. I had a Gen 3R. 1314 was trying to, oh yeah, that would be that thing would teach you the hard way, unfortunately. The 4.0's got torque, but man, the Coyotes, they have double the power. It's gonna sting a little bit. But yeah, guys, I think a 1314 makes the most sense now. Excuse me, I gotta put this out there. If I get a 1314, I don't know how much sense it makes to keep the 4.0. Now, I know you guys love that car, and that car has a lot of sentimental value, because that was the first car I ever bought on my own. So I don't know. It's like 14.5 was the dream stain. Dude, Deep Impact Blue is so good. I love Deep Impact, and I love, is it Ruby Red, I believe? You too, bro. Have a good one, man. I love Deep Impact Blue, but Oxford White. I've always wanted a white Mustang, or just a white car in general. I don't know why. And all I ever buy is black. It's like, when am I ever going to learn? So yeah, Deep Impact Blue. Funny enough, you said that. There's one for sale locally. It only has 9,000 original miles, but they want 30 grand, which is honestly probably pretty fair in today's market. But 30 grand for like a Gen 1 Mustang is a really tough pill to swallow. But yeah, so like I was saying, with if I got a 13 or 14 Mustang GT, guys, realistically the 4.0 I'd probably get rid of. Otherwise, what I could do is I guess keep that car and eventually swap it. I don't know what swap we would do. It'd probably be a Coyote swap, but that'd be kind of silly to have a Coyote swapped S197 or like a 05 to 09 and then also have a Gen 1 Coyote 13 or 14. So not too sure on that. But there's so many options, guys. That's the tough part is, you know, I'm fortunate enough to be where I am now. And as this channel progresses, you know, once I hit this first month of monetization, I kind of see it's probably gonna be like 20 bucks. It's probably gonna be nothing. But you know what? If we can keep the momentum moving and it turns into a little something, then you know what, then it broadens the horizons. So I need to know from you guys, if you made it this far, leave some comments down below after this video goes live, or if in the live chat, I could, you know, throw out some recommendations. I'd love to hear what you guys want to see on the channel, because I really am open. I'm not just a Mustang fanboy. Yeah, being a car guy's hard, because you want one of everything, and you can't usually have one of everything unless you're like TJ Hunt or Adam LZ. Oh, you guys get me thinking, get me all excited. Now I want to go buy something, but I already bought my toy. I gotta chillax, because otherwise I'm gonna be getting yelled at by wifey. You're gonna see her come in here and just smack me. That's how that'll go down. But yeah, guys, we are approaching that 30-minute mark, so a few more minutes. I want to keep these relatively short. I don't want to drag it out too long. Future videos or future live streams, I want to come up with topics, and I want to be more interactive with you guys. I know this one was kind of super last minute. I didn't give too much preparation, because I'm sure more people are going to funnel in the longer this goes. So yeah, guys, let me see, make sure I didn't miss any comments. You guys get to see this beautiful big forehead of mine every time I get to get a little bit closer to the to the screen. So yeah, guys, 13, 14, 50, C5, C6, or 94, 95. Decisions. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this up here. For all of you that tuned in, I really appreciate it. For all those that liked, we had 4 likes. Next time we gotta do better. Oh, hang on, would you ever go for a 14,500? Now, this is gonna probably ruffle some feathers by a lot of people. I'm not a big manual guy. Now, a lot of that has to come down to because I don't have too much experience. Granted, the Cobra's manual, but I don't ride it too much, or I don't drive it too much. I love the 13, 14 GT500s. They look absolutely menacing, and who doesn't want to have 662 horsepower stock? Would I love to own one? Yes. Would I want to spend $60,000 to $70,000 on one? No, because if you're going to spend 60 to 70, what comes to mind right away is I'm getting a C6 Z06. What else is in the 70? Probably 60 to 70 range. You could get like an E or a C63, the one with like the 6.3 liter V8 with no turbos. That thing sounds nasty, but no, I'd go Corvette. Anything over like 50 grand, guys, I would definitely not go Mustang or GT350. See ya, thanks for the videos. Absolutely, bro. I appreciate the comments. And I think, Dylan, you were the one that said you ordered the exhaust or you've had the exhaust. Either way, hope you're enjoying it. Glad you're loving it. Oh, now we're picking up steam, guys, as soon as I'm about to end it. So run up some questions. We got a few more minutes left. Yeah, decisions, man. It's tough. It's tough. But yeah, no, 13, 14 GT500. One day, if I can, I'll get one, but it'd have to be a stupid good deal, man. Like, stupid good deal. 50, 60 grand, C6 Z06 all day long. Or if I get like a ZR1 like Alex Flores, but no, those things are going to skyrocket in value too. Or GT350. GT350 I would do over a GT500 because, you know, 662 horsepower, guys, on the street, in the way those things are geared, you can't go anywhere. Like, you go into second gear, top of second gear, you're like at 100. You're breaking every law there is. And where I live, it's like super suburbia. Like, there's really not roads where you can open it up. And if you do, you're going to get pulled over like instantly. It's just... If I lived in Tennessee or like somewhere way out like west, like Las Vegas, where you can just go rip it and have fun and not really worry, for sure. Even for 50 or 60, I'd probably put that money into the Cobra, because I do have the 4R70 for the Cobra. I'd love to go get that built. The SS, dude, they're nice. I do like the SS. Dude, Camaro SSs are really cool. Now, I like the 2010s to the 2014s. The facelift, okay. So they have like 3 generations of the new ones. The first 2 I like. The most recent facelift on the Camaros, not a big fan of. I don't know. They look like they have like a weird underbite. Now, it depends on the color. Like, for me, of course, black looks good on just about every car. They look super menacing, but certain colors I'm not a huge fan of. And they sound mean, dude. Those 6.2 liters are nasty. What is it, the LT1? I think it's the LT1 in those cars. Yeah, super nice. And I think the 1LE, that has like the handling package and everything, so that thing probably rides like a dream. Maybe should I look into, I haven't really looked into Camaros all that much. I wonder what those are going for, because back when I was looking for the Cobra 2, I was looking at the 13, 14 5.0s and then the 2010 to I think 2014 Camaro SSs, and the Camaros were always like $2 to $3 grand over them. The 17, yes, I believe that's the facelift. I think so. It's gonna be, yeah. Dude, my buddy, he had a 20, I think 16. Someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but he had a ZL1 1LE. It was in like a dark blue. Oh, that thing had Corsa Extremes long tubes, no cats. Oh my God, that thing was nasty, like super nasty. Ear piercing, one of the loudest cars I've ever heard. He actually went from that car then over to a GT350R. He had like a 1 of 5 in the world, or 1 of 10 in grabber blue for a 350R. And that thing also, he did fully straight pipe long tubes off-road X. And then that one he just did muffler deletes. Oh my God, that thing shook. They had like a barn that they like, not retrofitted, but they made it into a garage. Holy crap, that thing was ignorantly loud. But he has tons of cool cars. His family, they have like a newer GT3 RS, a 991.2, Aventador S. Funny enough, he had Justin Bieber's old Aventador S, which is kind of cool. But they go through so many cars, dude. It's super cool. I did a lot of photography and stuff for them. So if you guys follow my Instagram, you know, shameless plug, Top Quality Photography, you guys will see a lot of their cars, or his cars, that I photographed. So that's neat. But yeah, guys, we're at the 30. Can't even talk. We surpassed 30 minutes. So we're going to send it off here. If you guys tuned in, I appreciate it. If you're watching this later on, run up those likes. If, you know, this video does good on the likes, let's say if we get 25 likes, I'll do another live stream and we're going to come up with topics, or you guys let me know in the comments what's cracking. Buddha, oh my gosh, I was going to get off, and like my biggest channel supporters here, I got to stay on now. What is good, bro? Hope you're doing well. What you doing on this fine Sunday? Oh man, it's like every time I go to get off, more of you guys jump in here. Yeah, am I pronouncing it right? Buddha, or is it Buddha? Either way, I saw your channel, I was looking into it. Dude, I didn't realize you did a lot of videos and live streams where it was like GTA, if I'm not mistaken, but I see your comments all the time, bro. It means a lot. Buddha, okay, it is Buddha. That's what I wasn't too sure. But yeah, dude, I always see you showing love, and it means the world, bro. I keep an eye on that stuff, and it never fails. Every video I post, I always see you're one of the first people to comment. Dude, what's your channel? I'll totally subscribe. Plug it right here, and thanks, love your comment. Hey, it means a lot, bro. I feel bad because I feel like at certain times I'm getting stale with the content, but when I see you guys leaving positive comments, it helps a lot. If you just tuned in now, oh man, you missed a lot. You're gonna have to rewatch this because we talked about the new car coming. I bought another like toy that's coming to the channel the end of next week. I just bought it today, so that'll be here. Like I said, it says 2 to 3 business days of shipping, but I'm assuming it's gonna take longer. Whole bunch of stuff, so you have to tune back in. But yeah, dude, leave a comment with your channel. I'd love to check it out. I want to be one of your first subscribers. I'm going to be watching every video because got to support our boys out here, you know? So, and you hit the like button. My dude, you're awesome, bro. So, all right, man. Well, unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to tap out here. It is a little past noon, and your boy has some adulting stuff. I got to go get groceries and all that. I got to go do the dishes. You know, adulting sucks. But either way, guys, love y'all for tuning in. Have a good one. I'll catch y'all on Monday's upload. I don't know what I'm going to post, but it's going to be a good one. So